As we soar above the heart of Beijing, we are not merely witnessing a city, we are gliding over the living chronicle of a civilization that has endured for millennia. Once the imperial nerve center of the Ming and Qing dynasties, its crimson walls and golden roofs still echo with the footsteps of emperors and scholars. The very layout of Beijing, with its cardinal alignments and sacred geometry, speaks to a culture steeped in philosophy, balance, and reverence for tradition. And yet, amid this historical grandeur, the city pulses with modern vitality. This is Beijing, a cultural epicenter, a historical marvel, and a story still unfolding beneath our wings. Emerging from the plains south of Beijing, like a colossal starfish unfurling its limbs, the Daxing International Airport is a breathtaking testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Designed by the late Zaha Hadid, its sweeping curves and radial symmetry evoke both futuristic elegance and organic grace. Beneath its vast roof, sunlight filters through petal-like skylights, illuminating a space that welcomes millions with quiet grandeur. From the air, it resembles a living organism, pulsing with movement, purpose, and possibility. Amidst the tranquil groves of southern Beijing, where ancient cypress trees whisper secrets to the wind, lies a sacred complex of profound elegance, the Temple of Heaven. This is not merely a place of worship, but a celestial stage upon which emperors once enacted rituals to sustain the harmony of the universe. Each structure within its vast grounds plays a distinct role in this cosmic choreography. First, we behold the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests, a circular masterpiece of wood, built without nails, rising like a great blue crown toward the sky. Here, the emperor would pray for abundance, his voice echoing beneath the triple-gabled roof, designed to amplify the solemnity of his plea. To the south lies the Imperial Vault of Heaven, a smaller yet equally exquisite structure encircled by the Echo Wall, a marvel of acoustics where a whisper travels with uncanny clarity. This vault housed the sacred tablets of the gods, guarded with reverence and ritual precision. Further still, we encounter the circular mound altar, a vast, open platform of white marble, tiered in threes to reflect heaven's perfection. It was here, under the open sky, that the emperor made his most solemn offerings during the winter solstice, standing alone at the center of the universe. Together, these buildings form a spiritual compass, aligned with cardinal directions, infused with symbolism, and designed to bridge the mortal and the divine. The Temple of Heaven is not merely built, it is orchestrated, a symphony of stone and silence, echoing the eternal quest for balance between man and the cosmos. Amidst the rhythmic hum of Beijing's ancient streets and modern sprawl, there emerges a gleaming, elliptical form, like a droplet of mercury resting upon a still pond. This is the National Center for the Performing Arts, a marvel of human ingenuity and aesthetic ambition. Encased in titanium and glass, it floats serenely beside Tiananmen Square, its reflection shimmering in the surrounding waters. Step inside, and one enters a world where sound and light dance in harmony, opera, symphony, and drama unfolding beneath vaulted ceilings and hushed anticipation. Here, tradition meets innovation, and the timeless urge to tell stories finds its voice in every note, every gesture, every breath. It is, in every sense, a living monument to the artistry of our species. In the heart of Beijing, where dynasties once rose and fell, lies a vast expanse of stone and symbolism, Tiananmen Square. It is one of the largest public squares on Earth, stretching over 400,000 square meters, capable of holding over 1 million people. In the very heart of Beijing, encircled by towering crimson walls and a shimmering moat, lies a palace of staggering scale and sublime symmetry. This is the Forbidden City. Constructed over 14 years, beginning in 1406, it was the seat of imperial power for nearly 5 centuries. 24 emperors, Ming and Qing alike, walked these courtyards, their every step echoing through marble halls and beneath golden roofs. The complex spans 72 hectares with nearly 9,000 rooms, each meticulously arranged to reflect the Confucian ideals of hierarchy and harmony. From the ceremonial grandeur of the Hall of Supreme Harmony to the quiet intimacy of the inner court, the Forbidden City is not merely a palace, it is a living manuscript of dynastic ambition, artistry, and cosmic order. As we journey along the central axis of the Forbidden City, we encounter a triad of architectural marvels, each a chapter in the grand narrative of imperial China. First, the Hall of Supreme Harmony rises like a golden mountain, its vast wooden frame crowned with dragons and crowned by heaven itself. Here, emperors were enthroned, their voices amplified by acoustics designed to echo authority across the marble terraces. Just beyond, the Hall of Central Harmony offers a moment of pause, a square pavilion where the emperor would rest, reflect, and rehearse the rituals of power. Its design, a blend of round finial and square base, embodies the ancient cosmology of heaven and earth in balance. And finally, the Hall of Preserving Harmony, more intimate yet no less grand, served as the stage for imperial banquets and the final examinations of scholar officials. Beneath its roof, carved dragons and mythical beasts watched as destinies were sealed and futures proclaimed. Together, these halls form a ceremonial spine, an axis not just of stone and timber, but of tradition, philosophy, and the enduring majesty of the Middle Kingdom. As we venture deeper into the Forbidden City, past the grand halls of ceremony and state, we arrive at a more secluded sanctum, where power met privacy and ritual intertwined with intimacy. First, the Palace of Heavenly Purity. Once the Emperor's residence, stands with solemn grace. Its double-eaved roof and dragon throne speak of authority, yet within its walls, secrets were kept. Succession plans hidden behind plaques, and mirrors placed to ward off spirits. Just beyond, the Hall of Celestial and Terrestrial Union, modest in scale yet rich in symbolism, bridges heaven and earth. Here, imperial seals were stored, and the Empress presided over sacred rites, her presence anchoring the balance of cosmic forces. And finally, the Palace of Earthly Tranquility, once the empress's quarters, later transformed into a space of shamanist worship and nuptial ceremony. Its red bridal chamber, adorned with symbols of fertility and joy, bore witness to imperial weddings, moments where dynastic continuity was both celebrated and sealed. Together, these three structures form a triad of domestic sovereignty, where the rhythms of court life pulsed quietly beneath gilded roofs. Just beyond the northern gate of the Forbidden City, rising gently from the earth like a watchful guardian, lies Jingshan Park, a tranquil oasis steeped in imperial legacy. Originally sculpted from the soil excavated to form the palace moats, this artificial hill became the highest point in Beijing, offering a commanding view of the city's ancient axis. For centuries, it served as a private imperial garden where emperors strolled among fruit trees, performed ancestral rites, and sought respite from the burdens of rule. At its summit, 5 ornate pavilions crown the peaks, each once housing a copper Buddha representing one of the 5 tastes: sour, bitter, sweet, acrid, and salty, a symbolic reflection of life's full spectrum. In the northern reaches of Beijing, where the city's ancient rhythms meet the pulse of modern ambition, rises a structure of breathtaking scale and organic elegance: the National Stadium, affectionately known as the Bird's Nest. This colossal arena was the centerpiece of the 2008 Summer Olympics, a symbol of China's emergence onto the global stage. Its interwoven steel lattice, resembling a bird's nest cradling the sky, is both chaotic and precise, a fusion of nature and engineering. Beneath its sweeping curves, 80,000 spectators once gathered to witness feats of athleticism and unity, from track and field to the opening ceremonies that dazzled the world. Even today, it hosts concerts, cultural events, and international competitions, its silhouette etched into the memory of a nation and the imagination of all who behold it. In the western reaches of Beijing, where the city gives way to tranquil hills and shimmering waters, lies a landscape sculpted not by nature alone, but by imperial vision: the Summer Palace. Originally conceived in the 18th century by Emperor Qianlong as a birthday gift for his mother, this vast ensemble of lakes, gardens, and palatial architecture became the seasonal retreat of the Qing dynasty court. At its heart, Kunming Lake stretches like a mirror to the sky, its waters entirely man-made, while the soil excavated to form it was used to raise Longevity Hill, a gentle rise crowned with temples and pavilions. The long corridor, adorned with over 14,000 painted panels, winds like a storybook along the lake's edge, each image a tale from Chinese folklore. Marble boats, dragon-shaped bridges, and the Great Theatre, where Empress Dowager Cixi once enjoyed opera performances, all speak of a life steeped in elegance and symbolism. Today, the Summer Palace stands not merely as a garden, but as a living canvas of imperial leisure, artistry, and the enduring harmony between man and nature. And so, as our journey draws to a close, the aircraft glides gently westward, leaving behind the vibrant tapestry of Beijing, a city where past and present dance in elegant synchrony. From the soaring starfish of Daxing Airport to the sacred geometry of the Temple of Heaven, from the shimmering shell of the National Center for Performing Arts to the solemn expanse of Tiananmen Square, we have traced the pulse of a civilization both ancient and ascending. The Forbidden City, with its golden rooftops and whispered histories, gave way to the bold lattice of the National Stadium, and finally to the serene waters and painted corridors of the Summer Palace, a retreat of emperors, a sanctuary of reflection. Now, as the plane ascends toward the distant mountains, their silhouettes etched against the fading light, we leave behind the city's heartbeat and enter the quiet majesty of nature. It is here, in the hush of twilight and the embrace of the horizon, that Beijing reveals its final truth. A place not merely of monuments, but of memory, movement, and enduring wonder.